Good evening. Kumusta? Since we have not met last Monday, and then karong sunod na pod Monday holiday na pod, so daghang natang mga meetings nga atong na-miss, so that I decided to have this video so that at least even through the video I can explain to you some concepts that are very important for you to understand, no? Especially in lesson 2 and in lesson 3. What na may mga questions sa lesson 1? It was all about the introduction of the course, how important logic is in our everyday life, no? So mopadadyo na ta sa atong leksyon today, or at this moment, at this point we will be guided with lesson 2, because I will be explaining to you what lesson 2 is all about. The title of lesson 2 is Apprehension and Concept. In this chapter, or in this lesson, you are expected to have a deeper understanding about what concept is o unsaon pagdevelop nato sa concept. In our last meeting, in the first meeting that we had, ako nag-explain ninyo that in apprehension, we make use of our 5 senses. Now, the sense of touch, the sense of smell, the sense of hearing, the sense of taste, and the sense of touch, the 5 senses. So these senses are vital and important for us to develop an idea or concept of a particular thing. No? Dili ta makaila o dili ta makahibaw mahitungod sa usa ka butang kung wa mo function properly ang atong mga senses, no, di ba? Matawag ginyo nga example sa una nga for a child or for an individual who is born blind, no, wa gajud sa ka-experience o kahadjag kay pagkatawo pa lamang daan butana, so he doesn't have any idea of color because that individual has not experienced what color is. Another is ang bungol. Kung ang usa ka tawo na tawo, no, born deaf, then most likely he will become also mute. Ang usa ka bata nga tawo nga bungol, then mahimo po na siyang amang. Kaya nga naman, because that child has not experienced, has not heard what sound is. Munang di po siya makaproduce og sound. So, with these illustrations, atong gipakita unsa ka importante ang mga senses, ang atong mga senses, yes, in order for us to develop concept. So, in this particular lesson, we will be made to understand what is concept. Unsaon man pagdevelop sa concept. So unang-una, sa nang gi-reiterate in the previous lesson and also earlier, ang concept ma-develop gamit ang atong 5 senses. Okay. So once we have experienced something, no, through our 5 senses, ang impression, ang experience, mudaga na ngadto sa atong brain, sa atong mind, para i-process. Now, our mind will process the data which it received coming from the 5 senses, and then there are now 2 layers or elements nga i-consider sa atong mind. Okay? So, we now have, unsa maning duha ka elemento? We have phantasm and essence. Okay. Phantasm and essence. When we see something, natay makita nga usa ka butang, kaning phantasm ug essence will be felt by our senses. Pero unang-una, ang ma-experience kadto sa atong senses ang phantasm. Okay? Because phantasm, these are the physical characteristics of a thing. Okay, they are physical. They can be seen, they can be touched, and they are mutable. Kung may mutable, changeable. No? Mag-usob-usob. Pwede mag-usob-usob ang isang characteristic. And then, we also have the essence. Ang essence, mao na siya elemento nga nakapahimo sa usa ka butang nga siya, no? The quiddity of the thing, the isness of a thing. No? Essence is that element that makes a thing to be what it is. Take for example, this ball pen. So what do you see with this ball pen? No? It has a shape, no? Taas, and it has a color that is blue. Kung imong hikapon na isang texture, it is smooth. Unsa pa? Magamit sa pagsuwat, no? We use the ball pen in writing. Now, color of the ball pen is something physical. It can be seen. Now we can see that the ball pen is blue. The shape of the ball pen is also something physical because we have seen of the shape of the ball pen. And it is made of plastic. We can see that this is made of plastic. All those things that I mentioned are phantasm. They are phantasm. Why? Because these are physical in nature, and then they are changeable. They can be changed. For example, ang ballpen, magpabilin nga ballpen even if the color is no longer blue. For example, atong himuon sa nga red. No? Ballpen gihapon ang ballpen. Bisa pag atong alisdan og color. Nakakita mo mo ballpen nga lain og shape? Madto mo sa National Bookstore, makakita mo nga itong mga ballpen nga of different shapes. Naiuban porma og animals, naiuban porma og circle. But then again, despite the different shapes, the ballpen is still ballpen. What about the material being used? No? Naiuban labi na itong mga environmentalist, ang ballpen nga ilang gamiton, ang casing sa ballpen kanang made of bamboo or made of wood, or there are also ballpens nga metal ang isang casing. But bisa pag mag-usop-usop ang material nga gigamit sa ballpen, nagpabilin nga ballpen ang ballpen. So all those things nga akong gimension are phantasm. Now, what is the essence? No? The second element of a thing, essence. When we speak about essence, this is the element, the characteristic of the thing that makes ballpen as it is. No? Ang color, dili makapaballpen sa ballpen. Ang material, dili makapaballpen sa ballpen. Ang shape, dili pud makapaballpen sa ballpen. Unsa man daay ang essence sa ballpen? Kung in the case of ballpen, kung magamit siya sa pagsuwat. Kung magamit siya pagsuwat. So, even if a thing looks like a ballpen, it has a color of a ballpen, but then dili siya pwedeng gamiton sa pagsuwat, then that is not a ballpen. So the essential element that makes a ballpen to be what it is its utilization for writing. Regardless of different colors, regardless of different shapes, regardless of different materials that is used, then kung magamit siya sa pagsuwat, maunay essence sa ballpen. Other examples? For example, itoy. No? Makakita ka og itoy. Nganong makaila man ka og itoy? No? Ngano man? Tungod kay naa na sa atong hunahuna kung unsa ang essence sa itoy. Nay mga itoy nga puti og color, nay mga itoy nga itom og color, brown, nay ubang mga itoy nga upaw, napi ubang mga itoy nga baga og balhibo. Depende sa breed sa itoy. But despite these different appearances, makailag hapon ta kung unsa ang itoy. Na unsa may essence sa itoy, unsa may makapaitoy sa itoy, unsa may makapapapi sa papi. So what is that element that makes the papi to be what it is? And that is what we call essence. So ang essence mao ni ang mahibilin sa atong mind. Mao ni ang mahibilin sa atong brain. Okay? Kung na kay concept of the essence of something, ballpen, buy, wherever you go, makaila na ka. No? Bisag kung sa iyang porma, makaila ka tungod kay naa na sa atong brain ang concept. Because our brain now is able to identify what is essence. So, how do we arrive at essence? The process is called abstraction. Abstraction means we remove the phantasm from the essence. No, we remove the phantasm from the essence. How do we do that? For example, a house. No? Makakita ka og bahay. How do we describe a house? No? Naay mga poste, naay atop, naay pultahan, naay bintana, naay bungbong. All these make up a house. But for example, ang imo nakit-an nga bahay is made of concrete. Semento siya. Now, atong tanggalon ang semento, atong alisdan og amakan. Will the house remain a house? Kung atong usbon ang isang bungbong? Yes, no? Pwede nimong alisdan ang bungbong nga semento og kawadyan, sa or amakan ba, but the house remains a house. Ang atop sa house, na mga house nga ang ilang atop seen, galvanized, na mga atop nga kugon, na ay mga atop nga nipa. So, kung ang usa ka bay, ang idsang atop nipa, magpabilin nga bay ang usa ka bay. Or atong alisdan og seen, ang atop nagpabilin nga bay ang bay. No? So, whether we change the roofing, the house remains a house. What about pultahan? Nay pultahan nga nara ang pultahan, nay uban kawadyan, nay uban tabil-tabil. So whatever the characteristic or design of the door, the house remains a house. Haligi, na ay mga haligi nga gagmay, na ay mga haligi nga dagko, na ay mga haligi nga hinimo og semento, na ay mga haligi nga hinimo og kahoy. So atong usbon-usbon ang haligi nagpabilin nga bay ang usa ka bay. So unsa man daay ang essence sa usa ka bay? What makes bay bay? Unsa may nakapabay sa usa ka bay? Okay, saman nga kini kapuy-an og mga tao. Ang kapuy-an, it is a home. Pinuy-anan sa mga tao. Kay for example, ang porma sa imong bahay pupareha sa usa ka bangko. Rural Bank of Maasin. Pareha og porma. Nganong ang building sa bangko dili man nato matawag nga bahay. Nga pareho man sila og porma sa house number 2 or building number 2. Tungod kay ang bangko dili puy-anan og mga tao. Depositohanan ni siya og kwarta. Why nagpudyo diha nga building? Unlike diri sa bahay, sa house, wherein a number of people are living. No, nadiha matug, nadiha mangaon, nadiha mupahuway, and all those characteristics and activities that of a house. So, ang abstraction, atong i-remove ang mga phantasm. I repeat, phantasm are the physical qualities and they are mutable. When we say mutable, they can be changed. And with these changes, they do not alter or they do not change the characteristic or the essence of a thing. When we talk about essence, essence has 3 characteristics. Now, also may characteristics sa essence. The characteristic of essence is that it is immaterial. No? Phantasm are material, while essence is immaterial. Meaning to say, dili siya moagi sa atong senses. It is only our intellectual knowledge that can apprehend senses or apprehend the essence. No, not our physical senses, but it is the intellectual senses that can apprehend the essence. Number 2, it is abstract. Have you heard about the term abstract? Nakadungog naman mo og term na abstract, no? Abstract meaning it has no definite form. It has no definite shape. Why? Because it is not something material, but rather it is only ideal. Kakita na ba mo og hangin? Makita ba ang hangin? Dili. We can feel it through our skin, but we have not seen hangin. So dili nato mapurma ang hangin. Unsa may shape sa hangin? We don't have any idea of what is the shape of hangin tungod kay we have not seen hangin. We feel hangin, but we have not seen hangin or air. And the third characteristic of essence is that it is unchangeable. Unchangeable. So our concept of papi in the Philippines, itoy in the Philippines, we'll also have the same concept if we go to Canada or if we go to other places in this planet. It doesn't change. Kung unsa ang itoy dinhi sa Pilipinas, mao pud ang konsepto sa itoy sa ubang mga parte sa kalibutan. So, once nga matanggal na nato ang mga phantasm sa usa ka butang, then we are now able to establish the essence of a thing. O katong essence, manatoy mamahimong concept. Okay? Manatoy mo pilit sa atong hunahuna ang concept. Okay? So, most of the concepts that we know are those things that we experience in this world, in our surroundings. No? You cannot have an idea of something which you have not experienced. Okay? We will only realize a concept of a thing if we have experienced that thing. Okay. So, concept is a sign. Unsay bot pasabot ana, concept is a sign. Sign, kung atong i-describe, sign is something that represents something else. No? a sign is a representation of another thing. Okay? So, ang hospital, makahibaw ta nga hospital na kay ang isang legend cross na puwa. So this is a hospital. School, for example, unsa man po'y atong symbol or sign sa school, naaputay-ibot ang makinita, that is a school. Okay? So, signs are something that represent another thing. That's the sign. And concept is also a sign. Why? Because the concept that we have in our brain, in our mind, is a representation of those things that are existing around us. No? Ang concept sa itoy, ang image sa itoy nga naa sa atong unahuna is a representative of the many itoys nga atong makit-an sa atong kasilinganan. No? Ang atong concept of island is a representation of all the islands that we can see around us. So, tungod ka na natin konsepto sa island, so kung makakita tag Kanigaw, that is an island. Kung makakita ka sa Panaon, that is an island. Limasawa is an island. No? Makailatan ni ini nga mga land formations because we have in our mind the essence of what island is. So, the concept that we have in our mind is a sign, no? Sign, because it is representing those things that are existing in the environment, in our surrounding. Now, sign can be categorized into three. No? Atong maklasify ang sign into three. There are natural sign or signs that are natural, conventional, and formal. So, what are those signs that are natural? Unsa man ang mga sign nga natural? Natural signs are those signs that by nature they can be related to the thing they are representing of. No? Direkta ang ilang relationship. So for example, kung magdaguok ng imong tijan, that is a sign that gigutom na ka. Kung mag-uga ang imong tutunlan, that is a sign that you are thirsty. Okay? Kung init ang imong lawas, no, taas ang imong temperature, that is a natural sign that you are suffering from fever. And in fact, ang hilanat is a sign that there is something going on in your body. There is, kung sa may nahitabo, doon ay infection. No? Kung doon na kay samad, kung doon na kay samad sa imong parte sa imong lawas, and then na-infected siya, then the symptom or the sign is that you will have or you will suffer from fever. So fever is a natural sign that there is an infection in your body. No? So man mga natural sign. Inihangad nimo sa langit, makakita kag baga nga dagom, naglugitom nga dagom, that is a sign nga muuwan na, no? Taliuwan. So maniguro nakada ugda og pajong. Okay? So this is what we call as natural sign. The second is conventional. So how is natural sign different from that conventional sign? So when we speak of conventional sign, conventional tungod kay people in a particular community agree, no? Nagkasinabot, there is a convention panagsabot nga ang meaning ani nga butang mauni, no? Ilang gisabutan unsa ang meaning para anang butanga. For example, diri sa syudad sa Maasin. Natay mga traffic lights, ba? May mga traffic lights nga gibutang sa mga corners, sa mga intersections. So, for us, it is our agreement that when we see the traffic light as green, all of us understand that it is a sign for go. Mo green na gani, that means to say go. Mudaga na ka or mutabok na ka sa kalsada. We all agree of that. Kung yellow, ready. No? Bantay-bantay na. While when the light is red, it is stop. Kung nagdagan ang imong motor, dapat muhunong ka. O imong sakyanan, muhunong ka. Or dili ba ka kamutabok sa kalsada. Tungod kay it is our common understanding by convention atong gisabutan nga that or this will be the meaning of the traffic lights. No? Conventional. Unsa may atong simbolo sa usa ka tawo nga minjo. No? Atong mailhan ang usa ka tawo nga minjo kung he or she is wearing a wedding ring. Wedding ring. So kung makakita ka og badge nga nagsuot og wedding ring, asaw na paluma-luma. Bisan pag imo nang crush ng badziha, but because that woman is already wearing a wedding ring, that is a sign, conventional sign, atong giagrihan nga ang meaning ana minjo na siya. So ajo magpagduol-duol. The same with men. Badji ka na nagpaiming-iming ni mga laki, pero ang laki nagsuot na og wedding ring. So that is a conventional sign. That is a sign nga minjo na ang maong laki. So whatever relationship that you will build, that will develop with that man, is already considered illegal and illicit. Bawal na relasyon. No? So nasabtan ang conventional sign, how it is different from natural sign. Ang natural sign direct siya sa butang nga ijang girepresentahan. No? Whereas ang conventional sign, something nga gisabutan sa mga tao. We agree on the meaning or the representation of that thing. Okay, ikatulo, mao ang formal sign. Formal sign. So what are these signs? Formal signs are the exact representation of the thing they are representing. Sampuna. Buot pasabot, ang formal sign, ang sign mao gazud ang replika sa butang nga ilang girepresentahan. So for example, picture, no? Na ako'y ID. Tuwa nga to ning pilit sa ID ang ahong noun. So that ID is a formal sign of myself. That ID represents of myself because there is my image printed on that ID. To ang atong ahong noun ning pilit sa ID. Kung unsa ang noun dito sa ID, maupod sa original. No? Pero sa atong panahon karon, labi nagmatanaw ka nga nakamugtanaw sa Facebook, no? Maglisod na ka tungod kay gi-filter. Uso na karon ang filter. Mo na nga ang picture nimo sa Facebook is not the actual, no, sa physical nga characteristic sa usa ka tawo tungod kay gi-filter na. But anyway, that is an example of formal sign. Mga pictures, video, ug uban pa, they are representative, the exact replica of the thing that they are representing. So these are the three kinds of sign. No? So matanaw ka sa palibot, makakita ka nga there are signs that are natural, makakita kag badge nga dako og tijan, that is a sign nga buntis ang maong badge. Kung makakita ka og bata nga dako og tijan, that is a sign nga gibitok ang maong bata. Natural sign. Kung conventional, these are the signs which meaning are being agreed, gikasabutan sa mga tao nga nagpuyo diha sa usa ka lugar. No? So that among us Southern Liteños, natay mga terms nga atong masabtan tanan, pero kung muadto na ka sa waray-waray nga area, dili na masabtan. No? For example, among us here in Southern Leyte, Cebuano-speaking people, ang atong sili, ang atong sili is kanang hang. Ibutang na to sa mga kinilaw, sa manok nga halang-halang, kanabang mapalit na to sa merkado. Mao na atong sili. Pero kung moadto kag Tacloban, mukaon ka og restaurant tapos mangadyo ka og sili, katawaan ka sa mga tao dito, mas scandalized sila ngadto tungod kay ang ilang sili sa Tacloban is referring to the male sex organ. No? It refers, ang sili in Tacloban refers to the sex organ of a man. No? Kay ang sili para nato harang man, harang munay tawag nila ngadto. So this is what we call convention. It is being agreed upon by the people using that sign. So is there any questions so far regarding signs and the three kinds of signs? Sabtan? Okay. But anyway, balik-balik ka lang magbasa ang text and then you will understand, because this book is designed to be easily understood by the reader. Okay. Another important point about concept is that concepts do have comprehension and extension. No? Ang matag konsepto na nasay comprehension o extension. What do we mean by comprehension and what do we mean by extension? Comprehension refers to how we understand a thing. What characteristics that we put into that thing. So mayon ka, unsa man ang saging? Ang saging, what are the characteristics of saging? So you will enumerate what are the characteristics of a saging. So ang saging is pagkaon, panghimagas, tamis, unsa pa? Nutritious food. Doon sa mga nutrients nga makaadyo sa atong lawas kung imong kaunon ang saging. So katong atong gipang identify nga mga characteristics, all of these fall under comprehension. Okay? Comprehension. On the other hand, kung maghisgot ta og extension, this refers to specific realities. Specific realities nga muhaom ngadto sa imong gi-identify nga mga characteristics under comprehension. Okay. So, unsa may prinsipyo ani niya? Unsa may prinsipyo ani niya? Comprehension and extension have inverse relationship. They have inverse relationship. Sabot pasabot sa inverse. No? Inverse, magkasalungat, bali o relationship. The more elements in the comprehension, the lesser there will be in the extension. the lesser is the comprehension, the more there will be extension. Okay. For example, school. No? Ang atong comprehension is school, eskwelahan. So we think of, sa may mga eskwelahan, we think of pilot school, we have Maasin City, Maasin Central School. Then we also have may mga lang eskwelahan, St. Joseph College, CM. Then we also have Southern Leyte State University. All of these, katong gi-mention, napay Baptist, no, eskwelahan sa Baptist. All of these are schools. No. Kaning tanan matawag na itong school, okay, kay usara man ang atong comprehension, school. But kung mayunta nga school, and another characteristic, it is tertiary. No, tertiary, meaning to say it is college institution. Then dili na nato maapil ang pilot school, dili na nato maapil ang Maasin City Central School. No, ang mahibili na lamang ang Southern Leyte State University, ang College of Maasin, o ang St. Joseph College. No, kay ato namang gidugangan ang atong comprehension. Dili lamang sa school, kundi offering tertiary education or college education. Now, atong punan o comprehension, school, offering college education, public or government. So sa mahitabo, matanggal ang St. Joseph College, matanggal pud ang CM, ug ang mahibilin mao na lamang ang Southern Leyte State University, because only Southern Leyte State University possesses all those qualities: school, offering tertiary education, and owned by the government. Dili man owned by the government ang St. Joseph College, dili man owned by the government ang CM. These are private tertiary education institution. Okay? So inana, pareha ra po sinas imong uyab. Kung ang imong pangitaon nga uyab, laki, so tanang mga laki din sa eskwelahan mo qualify sa imong requirement nga laki. Pero kung imong dugangan og another quality, why bisyo, no? Duha na ka qualities, laki, why bisyo. So kadtong ubang mga laki nga manigarilyo, musugal, tanggal na to sa imong listahan. Dugangan pa dyan imong ikatulong nga quality, gwapo, no? So laki, why bisyo, gwapo. So mga tanggal na po itong mga laki nga di gwapo. So buutan, edukado, na stable nga trabaho. So sa mga badge nga daghang mga qualities nga gipangita sa usa ka laki, maglisod og kaminjo. No, maglisod og minjo, because it would be difficult for you to look for that individual that will satisfy all your requirements. The more the requirements, the lesser is the extension, the lesser of the person that will be able to be included in your identified reality. No? Daghan kang ibang butang ng mga characteristics, musamot ka kapilian. Pero kung mayroon ka, basta bahala, basta kay lucky. Tanang mga tao nga lucky mo qualify sa imong requirement. Okay? So, mao na sa mga concepts. There is comprehension and there is extension. Magkadaghan ang imong comprehension, magkagamay ang imong extension. Gamay ang imong comprehension, daghan ang imong extension. So I hope that with this lesson, no, through video, inyo nasabdan ang atong lesson number 2. So we have in page 7, I think I included this sa ahong gihatag ninyo nga copy na ay exercise number 2, and I would appreciate if you would work on this, no, para ma-apply ninyo ang inyo nakatunan through your personal reading and through the discussion that we have through this video. So if you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask me in our GC so that these questions can be properly addressed ug makatog na mo kay nalamdaga na ang inyong unahuna may tungod sa inyong gibasa. And I think that would be all. Thank you for watching.